Of course, we're all familiar with the atrocities that are taking place in Israel, but I want to talk about our children for a moment. I get a call from a mother in the community. She says, "Rabbi, my son's 12 years old. The whole day he's on the internet, on TikTok, watching all these videos that people that live their entire life. We've never seen so much killing. We've never seen so much brutality. You could live 1,000 years, you don't see what we've all seen just now in 1 week." And she says, "Rabbi, my son is 12 years old and he's not eating. He's depressed. He's becoming traumatized because of this overexposure to violence." So of course, we're gonna win this war. God's gonna win the war for the Jewish people. The soldiers are out there in the field. We're not gonna stop until every single terrorist is dead. But it's important that we have the conversation and recognize that there's another war happening, which is the war of our consciousness, the war of how we feel as Jews about ourselves. This younger generation, it's not normal for them to handle so much exposure to evil. So listen, I think as a Jewish people, we're going to have to recognize that it's not by accident that the war started on the most joyous day of the Jewish calendar, Simchat Torah, when we literally danced the entire night, singing and dancing with the Torahs. It's no coincidence that it started on this day. I think that God's sending a message to the Jewish people that the victory of this war needs to also be combined with simcha. It must be combined with joy. And it's our job as parents to create this environment. So this is my suggestion. Until the war's over, every single Jewish family, if you have children, Shabbat dinner must happen until this war's over. Bring your children, your spouse, and even ourselves into spaces of positivity, of Jewish unity and love. Until the war's over, none of us could be alone. We have to find ways to be happy and to comfort ourselves and feel joy. Until it's over, every single week, at least once a week, maybe more times a week, a Jew needs to be in synagogue, be surrounded by others, pray together, feel each other, celebrate the victories with each other. Because the war is not just on the border of Israel. The war is in Sydney, the war is in Toronto, the war is in Los Angeles, the war is in New York. For the hearts and souls of the Jewish people, we'll be a positive nation moving forward. And I think history will look back and say that it was no coincidence that it started on the most joyous day. When this is over, we'll be able to say, we truly wish this never happened. But Am Yisrael Chai has to come from a place of happiness, has to come from a place of joy, from a place of Jewish continuity.